Hey guys, so happy Sunday. Let's start off with that. And let's get into my crazy self, okay? So remember, I keep saying that it is all a learning curve, okay? I got up today and made an hour-long video with my Reset Sunday and my end of the month regimen, and guess what? I hit the wrong thing and deleted it, and I looked everywhere. I looked through all the files. I looked through the trash. I cannot find it. I cannot recover my video. So in the previous video, I had on my facial regimen for Sunday. So since it's already complete, I will still go through it, even though I'm not wearing it anymore. Because since it's the end of the month, I do add in a feature. And today, this Sunday, what I was speaking about was good habits. Good habits, okay? So I am going to hit on a couple of topics today, and I hope I don't bore you to death. But I am so angry with myself right now. My thoughts are kind of clouded. So please bear with me if I, mess up on a word here or there. Because like I said, I did this video earlier and now it's gone. Okay, let's get into it. So, being that it is the end of the month and it is the last Sunday of the month, Sundays for me is exfoliation Sunday, right? Okay. So, I have talked about this so much in the past, y'all probably sick of seeing this bottle, okay? Peach and Lily. And this is called a glass skin face polisher, okay? It is a rice-based powder, and it also includes enzymes. Okay, so every Sunday, this is part of my regimen. Every Sunday for the last year or so, maybe a little less than a year. I stick with products. I don't like to jump around and use a bunch of different products. Listen, if I do have a breakout and I've been jumping around, I don't know which product broke me out. So you have to get a product and at least give it 1 to 3 months to see if you achieve the results you're trying to achieve. So I have been using this for about a year because yes, I like the way it feels, and I did achieve the results I was looking for. This is my Sunday only scrub, okay? Now, according to Peach and Lily, this is gentle enough to use 7 days a week. I do not like to scrub my face 7 days a week. It's pointless. But the good thing about it is you make it as abrasive as you want it to be. Okay, so since it's a powder, the water activates it. And the more water you add, the less abrasion. The less water you add, the more abrasion. So you can pick your level, but regardless, it is still abrasive. Whether on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 has still got some abrasive properties in it, okay? So that is my Sunday routine. But Monday through Saturday, I still use another Peach and Lily product. I hope you guys can see it. The lighting is not that good here. But this is a Power Calm Hydrating Gel Cleanser. Okay, this has no abrasive properties. It is so smooth, and it does lather, but just going on it's so smooth going on, and it's really cool to the, when you first apply it. So this is Monday through Saturday, just 7 days a week. Get up. It's still a Peach and Lily product. And I think most of their products are vegan made products. I'm not exactly sure. But it is, I don't know. I don't have time to read all of that. But even with vegan products, you still need to be aware of your skin type and your allergy level. Because if you're allergic to rice, then this would definitely be not be a product you would want to buy. This is rice based, okay? And like I said, even with vegan products, a lot of people have food allergies, okay? And this has a lot of different seeds in it. It has guava. It has different fruits and vegetables, papaya, apple, grape, plum. And you need to be aware of that before you try it on your face. Okay, so with any product, I suggest you read the label. I'm big on labels, reading ingredients and things like that. So I suggest you read and check into it before you jump into it. With so many food allergies these days, just be careful. Okay, but outside of that, it is really good to have a regular skin regimen. Okay, and again, if you're jumping around from product to product to product, you never know if one of those products worked or if one of those products broke you out. Okay, because you're using so many different ones, you don't get to give your face time to show you which one is causing the problem. Like, okay, for me, Noxzema. Noxzema is not good for me. I'm not saying it's not good for anyone. It's not good for me. My face is very sensitive and it can't handle Noxzema. It doesn't put any bumps. What it does is it looks like webs. Like I've been hit with a switch. So it makes little red webs everywhere. So that product is not good for me. But I know that instantly because, first of all, as I'm putting it on, it burns. So right there, ding, something is not right. Okay. And then once I wash it off, I can see the welts starting. So I knew in one day that I could not use Noxzema. Okay. But if you use a product and you don't have any reaction, so please forgive my puppy. Someone is out in the hallway and they have not requested passage by him and he is not allowing it. But with any product you try, give yourself at least a month to 3 months to see if you get those results. Unless you're having an immediate breakout. Now, right, no one's crazy. If you have an immediate breakout, you are to throw that in the trash right away. But if nothing happens and your skin endures it, at least give it some time to find out, okay, before you switch to another product. And once you land on your product, because believe me, this was not overnight, this was trial and error, okay? A lot of questions, a lot of different things before I got to this product. So give yourself time to figure it out. Okay, so being Reset Sunday, I also did and guys, I will put the link for all of my products in the comments. I was told that I have not been doing that, and they are correct, and I have learned from my mistakes. So all products mentioned today, check the comments, and you will find a link for them. This here is, and I've spoke about this before. Again, you know I can't pronounce this name. I'm going to try, but I'm going to spell it to you so that you can know for sure And if you know how to pronounce this, put the phonetic spelling down in the comments for me. Hey, I accept criticism, constructive criticism. Let's not get out of hand. But if you tell me how to say it in the comments, I'll be more than happy to, retract and repeat. Okay, so I'm pronouncing it Asharge. It is Arshege, Asharge. Again, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I love these. I do not know, I've said this before, I do not know if it is reversing the aging process. But what I do know is they are comfortable, they are very cooling, and they are very refreshing. So I like to put them on and lay back and relax. This being the end of the month, I like to cleanse my pores. And again, since this is the second video, the pores are clean now. I had the whole, thing on in the previous video, which I don't know where it is. So I use the charcoal formula Biore pore strips. Okay, I hope you can see that. I hope that's where you can read it. No. Yes, it was. That was the right side. Okay, right there. Biore pore strips. Okay, and again, this is the charcoal. They do have one that is not charcoal. It is the white. The strip is white. These are black. So if you have allergies to charcoal, they do have a different formula. Now, I do this only once a month because, listen, this is literally peeling a layer off. So I don't want to do that every weekend. I do this at the end of the month, and I think they suggest 1 to 2 times a month. I don't remember. I've been doing it for so long, but again, you have to come up with what works for you. Okay? Just because they say you can doesn't mean you should. Okay? So take it easy. Moderation. We can't stay young forever. We can only do what we do. So, end of month, I use a pore strip for my nose because it collects. Okay? It's not an overnight thing. It collects over time. So, I give it a month. And my nose, after I do it, is, I don't want to use the word raw because I don't want to scare anyone away from it. But throughout the video, you'll probably see me doing this or doing this because it gets a little sensitive. Like I said, it's like you're stripping off a layer. Okay? And you can see all the dirt in that strip. So it's not a harmful layer, but it nonetheless still a layer. Okay? So I go with the Biores, and again, once a month for me. Once a month. Depending on you, and again, it does say one to 2 times a month. Okay, but I don't think you should exceed that. Again, you're stripping off a layer of skin. So these are really good. And I don't know, from the camera, and since you didn't get to see my last video and you wouldn't see the before where I had all of the little black polka dots here, but they're pretty much gone now. And again, that was an hour ago. Tears. Anyway, moving on. I like to relax with both of these on, my eye mask and my Biore pore strip. The eye mask is very cooling. It's very relaxing. Again, I'm not telling you that you're going to wake up 10 years younger. I'm not telling you that. But it is a 24 karat gold, so it says, eye mask. And once you put it on, it's oily. Okay? And you need to let it set. It needs like 5 minutes and it's set. And then you can walk around freely. They won't slide off, they won't move. But you do need to give it a minute to set into your skin before you get up, because if you're like this or, you know, doing a lot of that, then they do move. It's not like they're going to slip right off, but they are not going to be exactly where you put them. They may be lower. So I just suggest chilling for a minute, laying back and giving them a chance to adhere. Okay. So same thing with the Biore strip. Now, with that, you want to start with a clean face. Okay. And same thing with this. You want your face clean. You don't want to start off where you just got out the bed and I'm going to put these strips on. No, you want to start with a clean face. Okay. So get your facial, and since it being exfoliation Sunday, mine was the Peach and Lily scrub. I scrubbed my skin. I rinsed my face and patted dry. After I put this on, the pore strip. And what you want to do is you want to take it from the package. It has a clear cellophane side and a felted side. The felted side you want to be facing outwards towards the mirror. The cellophane sticky side is towards your skin. Okay, so before you peel that off, wet your nose. Do not try to put this thing on your nose if it isn't wet, okay? Because you're gonna waste it and you get like 6. So first, wet your nose. You want to wet your hand and just do that and leave it damp. Now don't be dripping everywhere, okay? Now you just want to do it like that and make sure it's fully damp where you can see water. You're not dripping, but you can see the water on your nose. Then you want to remove the protective cellophane piece. You want to affix it, and it's shaped like your nose. Once you apply it and press it down here and fit it all around. Now, when it's being applied, it is very malleable. You can move it, you can shape it, okay? Once it starts to set, okay, it will become hard as a rock. I mean that. It is going to be hard, okay? So you want to lay back with your pore strip on your nose, which it was really cute. I had on my pore strip. I was black and gold, okay? Just like my shirt, I was black and gold. I had my gold eye mask on in the first video and my black Biore pore strip, and I mellowed out for a little while and I started the video. But it's no sense crying over spilled milk or deleted videos. So moving on, once that was done and I had relaxed for 20 minutes, you have 20 minutes, okay? Give it to yourself, 20 minutes, okay? I relaxed for those 20 minutes and then I removed it all. And I hydrated with my Bliss Drench and Quench, which again, I will put a link for everything in the comments. Every product mentioned, I will put in the comments, but I will show you the Bliss. And again, this is something that I have spoken of in the past videos, but the Bliss Drench and Quench Moisturizer. It is a cream to, what does it say? Cream to water formula. And I've mentioned in the past that once you put this on and you start moving through it, you can see this cream dissipate and just water droplets are forming, okay? And you no need to reapply. This stays on all day until you wash your face, Okay, so Bliss, this is at Ulta. Again, I will post that link in the comments. That's from Ulta. I'm sure there are other places you can buy it from or order it from, but where I find it, along with the Peach and Lily products, is Ulta. Okay, so you want to follow up your regimen with something very moisturizing, okay? Because your skin, although cleansing your pores and cleansing your face is great, but it also is very drying, okay? When you exfoliate, it dries you out because you're scrubbing and you're using an abrasive scrub. Once you rinse that off, your face is left with ashy and dry patches everywhere. Okay, so you want to make sure you moisturize. And it keeps your skin bright and soft. So after any cleansing, moisturize. Okay, I cannot stress that enough. If you have no regimen at all, and all you do every morning is get up with a bar of Ivory soap, moisturize after. Okay, moisturize. So grab yourself something that works for you. Again, cannot stress this enough. We cannot just buy something because it was referred to us, and especially if we have a certain kind of skin, you know, like if we have a high chance of acne, or we have, you know, a high chance of sensitivity that we break out for whatever reason or whatever product, or allergies. Please, 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 before trying anything, start getting with these ingredients on the back side. Believe me, you don't learn the hard way. Okay, where you swole up and you need your EpiPen. Okay. So we want to make sure to read. And if we're still not sure after reading, ask someone. Okay, that's what they're there for. Make them do their job. Turn into Karen all of a sudden. Excuse me, ma'am, can you tell me about this product? Okay. Turn into Karen, okay? Hey, excuse me, ma'am. They got to earn their check, okay? Can you tell me anything about this product? And if they can't, Google is always available, okay? So, again, know yourself and know what you put onto and inside of yourself. So, after moisturizing and my relaxing face regimen, I went on to talk about good habits, okay? Good habits. We all need them. So, believe me, I want to say that my videos are not just for ladies. My videos are for men and women. A lot of these tips, and listen, guys, this is for health and body care. This is not, oh, well, you know, that's not manly, or this is not manly. No, listen. We like men that take care of themselves. Yeah, we want you to be all rugged and, you know, you went out there and fixed the car and picked up the refrigerator and put it on your back and brought it in the house. Yes, we love that. But at the same time, we also want you to take care of yourself and make sure that what you had stays, you know. And the same thing for us. You want us to take care of ourselves. You would not want you know, Pimple Penny coming in the house because she don't wash her face, okay? Because that's so easy to avoid. Keep your skin cleaned. Okay, so here is another very good habit to have: the brush. Whether you wear your nails, acrylic nails, what have you, keep a brush at every sink and inside your shower, okay? Because men, and I say this to you as well, this is also for my ladies that wear nails, and even if you don't, Okay, say you keep your nails trimmed. Even short nails get dirt under them. So we got to be careful with that. Men, listen, your lady's going to thank you if you start cleaning your nails. Y'all want to touch us everywhere. And we need to be assured that it's not going to cause a problem. Okay? So keep some antibacterial soap and a brush. And what you want to do is when you wash your hands, this is 5 extra seconds. It's not going to take up your day. Go under your nails and get that dirt. Guys, you have been working on the car all day. You know, you've been digging in the garden or what have you. Just because you washed your hands, okay, you see that under there. Clean that, all right? Hit those cuticles, because when you're touching us all over, and especially when you got, you know, sensitive Susie, this can cause an issue. And we're all adults, you know what I mean by touching us all over. So you want to get under your nails. And ladies, you're cooking, you're cleaning, you know, whatever job you have, listen, get under those nails. There are unseen germs, baby, and you do not want them to transfer to your face. First of all, a lot of us, listen, I'm gonna say 80% of the population is out here popping pimples. And that is something that I have avoided for so long. I do not pop pimples. Recently, I had a ingrown hair. Ladies, I know I'm not the only one who get little tiny hairs that spring out. And what happens is that hair turns and pokes you back in the skin. Okay, and I was at work and it was so irritating. And I just kept feeling it and it was bothering me so bad. And I just took my nail and I did like that until I popped it out. Okay. So that's what that little bugger is right there. Okay, it's never going to be the same. That is a lifer. And you don't see a lot of those on me because I've never been a pimple popper. You know, I keep my hands out of my face. Let me tell you, my mother, God rest her soul, she is no longer here, but her and father as well, God rest his soul. If they didn't always say, keep your hands out your face. Listen, when we would wake up in the morning, if we went in that refrigerator before we washed our hands, man, when my mama seen that, she said, you don't know what you're doing in your sleep. You scratching, you know, digging. You don't know what you're doing in your sleep. You wash your hands before you go in that kitchen. Okay? So, let's start getting with these nails. Because, and especially, you know, I advise against any pimple popping. I advise against it. But if you are one of those people who cannot resist it, at least resist until you get home and clean out your nails. You know, clean out the day of your nails, from under your nails. And just quickly with some antibacterial soap, listen, your face will thank you. Okay? I know some of us, that is just a habit. You know, I know plenty of people who do it. But at the same time, I can't stress enough that cleaning under your nails will stop things like this from happening. Okay? Those dark spots, and what it is something under your nails or something that was on your nails was caused it to infect it. And it's not an infection like, you know, something that you need to go to the hospital and get antibiotics for. No, just an infected sore, you know, and as it heals, it does not, this is how it heals. So here's good habit number 1. Every sink and the shower in the house should have a brush. Okay? Very good habit. Men and women. Please, guys, do not think my videos are just for women because I talk about facials and things like that. We want y'all to stay looking good too. Okay? So take care of yourself and start good habits. Again, keep a brush every sink. I know I do. And we want to make sure to use that brush. Okay, these are $1. You can afford these brushes. You can afford to put one in every sink, outside in the garage for your husband. You know, keep these brushes around. Okay, do yourself a favor. Okay, so after hand washing, good habit number 2. If you have, this is for my lock wearers, okay? This is for my lock wearers. First of all, I do not purchase hair oil. The only hair item I do purchase is shampoo, which I use a Castile soap. It is like hardly anything in it, okay? I use Dr. Bronner's, which I don't have any here to show, but I will put the link in the comments. And guys, please click like and share. Let me say that because I always forget to say that. And I want y'all to share. Okay, so let's get back to it. Dr. Bronner's. He has a few different formulas. I know offhand he has a rose formula, a lavender formula, and a peppermint formula. And I don't think that's it, but those are the ones I can think of offhand. I use the peppermint formula only. It's my favorite. It has a really cool, refreshing feeling. It smells clean, and it is pepperminty, but not interferingly pepperminty. I get a whiff of it sometimes, every once in a while, in the breeze, because again, y'all know I don't like stuff messing with my perfume. So I get a little whiff of it every once in a while in the breeze, but it does not interfere with everything or anything else I have going on, you know, my perfume. So I do use the Castile soap to wash my hair. And listen, not permanent dye. I'm not speaking on permanent dye. I'm speaking on rinse, different colors. If you're using black to cover your gray, or you like to, like me, you know, turn them burgundy, the Castile soap will strip the rinse. Yes, it will. So you have to make that decision, but it's really good for cleansing. And it, like I said, it doesn't strip it completely, but it will fade the color faster if you use it. It does. It lessens your color. But you gotta take the good with the bad, okay? So that is the only shampoo that I have used on my locks for at least the last 5 or 6 years. Again, just like with my face, I do not jump around with products. I love that soap. It's really cleansing. It's really refreshing. And I have used it since I ran into it. Okay. And being that, for my lock community, being that your hair is locked, or if you have braids that you wash, okay, not necessarily locks, but braids that you wash, your hair not being loose and, you know, strands is harder to clean. So you need something that is, you know, penetrating. And for me, I found that the Castile peppermint soap is really good for that. And also, it was recommended to me by a loctician. So yes, that is the one item that I purchase. Other than that, as far as hair oil and things of that nature, I make it. Okay. So this bottle here, this is just the vessel. Okay. This is just a bottle. Because what's in here is not the product that the label says. But I do have a purpose for keeping that product label on there, because I would like to talk about some of what's in it. Okay, and here we go. Let's see. You got soybean oil. Okay. Perfume. I don't know why I would need the perfume, but it says perfume. I can't say that word. And then it has castor seed oil. It has, let's see, olive fruit oil, prunus amygdalus, which I guess is in parentheses, sweet almond oil, which is another thing that's really good for your hair, almond oil. It has some really good aspects to it. Now, let's get into this stuff here. Lanolin and tocopherol acetate, citronella linapol. Okay, I'm not gonna try to. I did this for a reason. What I make for my hair. Now, some of what's on here, yes, healthy, good stuff. I told you about the grapeseed oil and the fruit oil. Great for the hair. Almond oil. I don't need that stuff that I couldn't pronounce, but it is in there. Okay, but being that that's not what's in here, that is just the ingredients if this bottle had the original product in it. Okay, so what is in here is all items that you could eat except for one. Okay, vitamin E oil, which you can get a vitamin E pill. This is just not that. Everything in this bottle is a kitchen product. Okay, I use extra virgin olive oil. I use unrefined virgin coconut oil and avocado oil for this batch here. Again, this is the only item that is added that you cannot eat, or I wouldn't suggest it. I wouldn't suggest it. It says for external use only. So it's not a pill. That is the only item in there. And it's still a product that we know. Okay, it is vitamin E oil. This batch is avocado, coconut oil, and extra virgin olive oil and vitamin E. Okay. Now, this one is for my body, which the only difference in the one that is for my hair, I make it separately. I add rosemary, fresh rosemary. And this one is already used up, but this is, what is the brand? That's Tasty. That's Tasty. It's fresh rosemary. I get this from Walmart. I'm not sure, I can't remember exactly how much it costs, but it's not over $4. Okay, it's between $2 and $4. Okay, so, which I also use this for cooking, you know, cooking salmon, different meals that I make, I do add fresh rosemary. And I have never tried to use the dry rosemary. I really wouldn't suggest it, especially for the aspect of, you know, hair growth or anything like that, because it's dried and usually all of the vitamins are dried out with it. So this one is fresh. It has a few sprigs in there. Believe me, it is plenty. And what you want to do, because rosemary goes bad really fast, okay? Even being mixed with oil, it will still mold. Your homemade oil will be your carrier, okay? You want to take some sprigs of your rosemary and chop it up. Chop it up. Put it inside the bottle or a jar just for 3 days. Once those 3 days are up, strain the rosemary from the oil, okay? That way you don't have, you keep the vitamin properties of the rosemary and you can still smell it in here. You keep the vitamin properties of the rosemary, but you get rid of the actual rosemary because it molds and you don't want to spray something moldy into your hair. So you want to strain it, get all of the rosemary out, which you don't see any rosemary in here. You want to strain it, and then you want to keep the oil that you strained off and put it into another bottle, a spray bottle. Or if you want to keep it in your jar, that's fine, as long as it's strained out, as long as all of the rosemary itself is gone. Because again, it will start to mold, even just sitting in the oil. You don't want to let this set over 3 days. 3 days, for me, that's the maximum. That 4th day, you'll start seeing little white speckles on it. It starts to mold. So you want to let it sit for 3 days, then strain it, then put it into whatever you're going to keep in. Okay? And again, especially for my lock community, we really need to get some good habits. And one good habit for your hair is brushing your locks. Okay? So, brushing your locks not only will keep down the fuzz, it'll also pull some of the lint. Don't y'all just hate the lint? And I know so many people that say, oh, I just dye right over the lint. Okay. Listen here, you don't have to dye right over the lint. If you maintain it, the brush will pull it out. I brush my locks every night. When you brush your locks every night, what you're doing is any lint that is on the top of the lock, sitting on top that might have gotten on there for the day, the brush will catch it and pull it off. Now, I'm not saying that if you haven't already been doing this or you haven't been maintaining, that the brush is going to go into the lock and push out all the old lint. No. This is a way to maintain and keep your lint down, okay? Keep it down so you don't have so much that you need to dye over. You want to brush every night before you put your bonnet on, before you tie your hair up, whatever your thing is. If you just sleep with them loose, that's so what? You sleep with them loose. At least the lint from the day is not grounding into your hair. Okay? So what happens? Imagine, okay, my hair, just say this was a, I don't know, argyle sweater. And my hair sits on my collar. All of that lint is going to attract into my hair. Now, it's just going to be on the top that day. But if I don't brush it and I go to bed and I'm rolling all over it and I'm sleeping good, because I'm going to sleep good, it is getting a chance to work its way into the lock. So now it's not just on top, it's inside my lock. And I can't, I know everybody's seen someone, if they haven't done it themselves, doing this, trying to get a piece of lint out of their lock. Okay? So, to maintain your locks, what you need to do is every night brush what's on top off. And as you brush all the way around, brush all your locks, and flip them and brush to the other side. So you can brush the underside of those same locks. Okay? That way, any lint sitting there will be pulled off. And make sure you keep your brush clean. Now, another thing is the brush. You want to use a soft brush. Maybe a boar's hair or something full bristle. Not one of those thin 1970s brushes with the plastic hard bristles that your mom used to brush your hair with super hard. No. You are brushing your locks. Don't rip them out. Get a wave brush. It's soft. It does pick up the lint. It does attract the lint. And make sure you clean your brush out often. Now, for me, what I like to do, and this is just me, you're going to find your way. Okay, but again, maybe me showing you what I do may open up the pathway. You may see a better way. You may do something different but similar. Okay, so what works for you? What I like to do is pour some oil into my hand, take my brush, and get the oil all over the brush. What's left on my hand, I go through my hair and add, and then I use the brush to brush. And what that does, the brush helps to get it into the lock, you know, to hydrate your lock, to give your lock what it needs, okay? And it also keeps down some of that fuzzing. You know how when your hairdresser tightens your locks, and then they go over them with those scissors up and down, they're getting off those fuzz. And brushing them helps to keep it down in between your retightening. So it is a very good idea to brush your locks. So many of us, and listen, I was guilty of it too. So many of us get locks and think, that's it. I don't have to do nothing else. I just gotta go get them retightened every once in a while. I'm on Easy Street. Listen. Listen. You do still gotta put some work in. Yes, you do. And if you're somebody who rich and famous and can just wake up and have somebody maintain them for you, good. I wish to be you. But I don't, and I'm not. So I have to maintain my locks. And especially, I'm a road warrior. I travel for work. So, like this town I'm in now, listen, I don't even think they've ever seen a lock in person. This is a little town. And again, I don't think they even know what a lock is. So there's no one here that does locks. I would have to definitely travel an hour or more. I have Googled to find a loctician, and they are definitely over 2 hours away. That's the closest one I could find. So I try to maintain them, although I can't retighten these. These are not twist locks, these are sister locks, so they use a tool. And I don't know what they do up there, but I try to maintain them. And if you go long time in between retightenings like I do, listen, brush your locks, cover your locks. Don't slack off, because it will help them where they don't look so mangled. And we all know, if you have locks, if you go a long time in between your retightenings, you get these thin spots within the lock. And being that I have the micro locks, you get a lot of thinning areas, and it makes them easy to break. So those thinning areas come from too much time in between my retight. So try to maintain and cover them. And when you shower, if you're not washing them, put them in a bun, because a lot of things make them look worse. You know, when you shower, they instantly get fuzzy. Instantly get fuzzy. So cover them. If you're not washing them, cover them. After you take them down, brush them at night. Brush the lint out from the day. Even if you don't brush them in the morning, brush them at night, because you have done a lot of things throughout the day and you want to get some of that off of there. Okay? So also another really good tip for my lock wearers: if you use a terry cloth wash towel, stop it. Stop it right now. Please stop it. Listen, terry cloth is a lock's enemy. They are arch nemesis. Okay? Because the terry cloth, it's just pieces just coming off, going into your locks. And that's where a lot, more than anything, our lint content comes from towels that we dry with, and sweaters and things of that, the collars of sweaters and things of that nature. So the best thing to dry your hair with, you know, that old t-shirt that you don't wear anymore, but it's still folded up in that drawer, and it's a cotton t-shirt. It might be Holy, it might be, you know, a million rips in it. Get it, okay? And keep a few of those and use those as your hair drying towels. Believe me, your locks will thank you. Do not put a towel on your hair, not on your locks, okay? Remember, our locks are not loose. If it was loose, you could just brush right through them and comb right through them, and all of that goes away. But those terry cloth towels, the lint goes into the lock, and it's like the abyss. It will never be seen again, but it's still there. You won't see it, others will. So try to start using a old t-shirt, something cotton preferably. Now, I hear a lot of talk about people using microfiber. Listen, although microfiber does not, it's a lint-free towel, it still attracts lint. You put it down on the bed, it attracts the lint, okay? It doesn't produce lint, but whatever lint gets on it won't stay on it. It's going to come to you. It's going to be in your hair. So for me, I don't even like the microfiber towels. I say t-shirt, 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 cotton t-shirt. It'll be the best move ever, okay? That's how you dry your locks. And afterwards, wrap your locks in a bun in that same t-shirt and let it, you know, just soak into the t-shirt. But keep a few old t-shirts. If you don't have any old ones, guess what? Run to Walmart, go to the men's department, get a pack of white t-shirts, and those are your hair towels, okay? Stop it, stop it, stop it with those terry cloth towels. You are doing nothing but angering the locks themselves, okay? Alrighty, so that is another good habit, okay? Please, no more terry cloth towels on your locks. Sometimes I want to do this. And listen, I'm not perfect. When I first got my locks, I didn't know what I was doing. So I started off using terry cloth towels, just like everybody else, until somebody told me. So I am passing forth the knowledge, okay? Brush, brush, brush. Brush your locks. Tie your locks up at night. And make sure to oil them, okay? Go through, like I said, this is my habit. You have maybe find a different habit. For you, it may be better to spray, you know, your locks. I don't like that because I always end up with oil just dripping everywhere. So I like to put the oil on the brush. But to each his own, okay? To each his own. Now, also, you want to make sure that you make you some oil for your body. Body. Okay? Because, listen, we're using soap, we're using a wash towel or a loofah or a brush, whatever you're doing. Whatever it is, it's abrasive. Even a wash towel is abrasive. So, I mean, you know, you wouldn't even use it if it wasn't scrubbing and doing what it's supposed to do. So you want to stop getting out of that shower and drying your body out to maximum dryness, okay? Now, again, it's the same oil that I use for my hair, with the one exception of the rosemary. It's not in here. Rosemary promotes hair growth. So that's why I put it into there, into the hair oil, the one that's for my hair, because it does promote hair growth, okay? Again, you just can't leave it in there. You will have moldy oil. But my body, I have dry skin. And I use scrubs. You know I exfoliate. You know, if I believe in exfoliating this face, you know I believe in exfoliating my body. Okay, so I exfoliate, which it dries you out. It does. It dries you out because you're scrubbing. You're scrubbing. So after my shower, after everything's done, and I'm standing there and I'm dripping wet. This is always in the shower with me, okay? Always. And what I do is before I towel dry, before I pat, before I do anything, before I step out, once I turn the water off, I begin to massage myself everywhere with this, except my face. Do not use this on my face, okay? So I massage everywhere else. And then once I step out, I just pat, towel dry. I don't rub. I pat, towel dry. Okay? And after that, that gives that oil a chance to get into your skin. Okay? It sinks in. Stop drying off every bit of moisture. You want to put this oil on while you're wet, while you still have water beading on you, okay? And rub it in, get it everywhere. And once you've massaged it all over, you're not going to be very wet anyway, because the oil has mainly made the water pretty much slide off you. But there will be a few droplets, and what you want to do is pat, towel dry. Pat dry. Don't rub. Just pat it dry. Just pat it. Stop being so harsh on yourself. Pat it dry. Okay? And that way, that moisture stays with you. Okay? And it stays in your skin. Now, that does not mean you won't still need lotion, you know, for those ankles and knees and things like that. But you will see the difference in your skin, in the way you feel. You will see the difference. So give it a try. Even if you just use one. Even if you just say, I got some olive oil in the kitchen. Once my shower is done, I'm going to, you know, rub that in. Try it. You will not be sorry. Okay? Try it. Believe me when I tell you. Even if you just use that. Yes, I like to mix oils. I do. I like to have multiple because they all have multiple benefits. You know, the vitamin E. It says right on the bottle it's for skin health. Then olive oil. You have read a million things that tell you how good olive oil is for your skin. Coconut oil. Same thing. So many antioxidants. So many good health properties. Why wouldn't I want to put that on? Okay? And avocado oil. It's a superfood. Okay? So, listen, you want to start putting something on your skin. Again, tonight, look in your kitchen cabinet. Get some of your olive oil. Now, not the one that you done fried the chicken in, you know, poured it back in a bottle. Now, get some of the fresh one, child. And so you won't be smelling like a chicken leg or a pork chop. Rub that in after your shower and watch how different it feels, okay? Do yourself a favor and get it rubbed in. And like I said, pat, towel dry. Pat dry. Then if you're sporting the locks, brush those locks. Brush those locks, okay? Make sure you took a brush into your shower and get under those nails. Get under those nails and clean them out and, you know, look at that hand and be happy. Okay, because listen, when we go to the nail shop, they tell us to wash our nails and they have the little thing of brushes right there. If you can do it for them, do it for yourself at home, okay? Scrub under your nails, men and women, okay? So, again, I'm so sorry. This video seems a little bit more impromptu than the last one because, again, I was all ready and I had an idea. But, guys, please stick with me. Stick with me and watch. Things will get better. Again, I am just learning. And I didn't want to go in and already know anyway. Okay, I wanted the experience of, hey, look at my earlier videos. They are terrible. And look at where I am now. Okay, I really do want to know, where I excelled and what I needed to change. So again, all constructive criticisms is welcomed, especially on a friendly platform. I will accept it and cherish it, because if you can help me better my channel and we can become friends, and one hand washes the other. So I want you guys to continue to tune in. I am going to do some giveaways, gift cards and gifts and things like that in the upcoming months. I just got to figure out how. Because again, it's all new to me. But I want to bless someone and pass some goodness on and give somebody a reason to smile a couple of times out the year. And if anybody can give me some feedback or, tell me some information that would help me, please feel free. Okay. Guys, don't forget to click like and share. Okay. Because y'all, listen, I forget to say that all the time. But I don't know if it's like, well, they probably know because everybody on YouTube say click like and share. Or is it just slips my mind every time. It does. It just slips my mind every time. But I watch my videos and I say, oh, I forgot to say click like and share. So please click like, share, subscribe, please. And because the only way to win the gift cards and whatever prizes I give away is definitely going to be to subscribe. Okay. So again, I have different things that I plan on giving away: sunglasses, waist beads, gift cards. It's just up in the upcoming months. And guys, again, tune in, because there are going to be things for you too, different gift cards and things that, listen, I know what men like and what they need. I know that you're not wanting a full set at the local nail spa, but believe me, tune in, because even if you may win something that is for a female that you may be able to give to your lovely lady. Or again, like I said, everything won't be just ladies win. No, I'm gonna have prizes for men, and there will be choices. So if you're calling in, if you're getting in and you say, well, hey, yes, I am a guy, but I wanted to get something for my mother, so, and this sounds like a good thing for her. So yes, choices. We all have choices. So I want you guys to have a good Sunday. I am gonna be back on a little later to talk about some randomness. I feel like randomness today. So maybe I will, maybe I won't. We'll see how the videos do. But guys, again, subscribe. Again, because the only way to win or to qualify is to be one of my subscribers. Click like and share. And again, constructive criticism. Help the sister out. Okay, guys? Help me out. I'm going to go live sooner or later. I just got to figure it out. It's so many different things that I got to figure out. But I hope you guys stay tuned in and laugh with me as I learn. Okay? Laugh at these mistakes, because I do. I rewatch the videos and laugh every time. I'll be like, I am so mental. How did I skip that? Or how did I use that word instead of this word? Because I'm human. And I told y'all I'm so regular. No, I did not edit the video. Do I watch it? Yes, I do watch it before I post it, just to make sure that I said everything I want to say. But I don't know how to edit. So all of the skips and scaps and the jumps in between me repositioning the camera and moving room to room, all of that is still in there. But I am going to learn. So, guys, click like and share. Please subscribe, tell a friend, and get in here for these giveaways, okay? Y'all have a great Sunday. I will be back later. And if I don't come back later, then I'll definitely post again on Monday. But I hope you guys take some of these tips, enjoy. I hope that it helps you find what works for you. Okay? So always praying for everybody and blessings and all of the good stuff and positive vibes only. Okay? So don't forget, get yourself a hand brush and a hairbrush. Okay? And get these good habits started. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. I'll be back. Bye.